What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to another video with Q Talks. And today, the topic of discussion, we're going to be talking about making that move that you're scared to make. This is something I feel like I'm a product of, for the reason of like, if I didn't make those certain moves that I was scared to make, I wouldn't be where I'm at right now. I wouldn't be where I'm at as a man, progressing, looking and finding new ways to develop myself and better myself, not only for me, but for future references. Usually, like when you know a move that you really want to make, it's like, man, I really want to make this move. I really want to get to that. But there's some obstacles along the way. And most of the time, the obstacles, they aren't even you. It's other things that you're placing a care about that's always going to be there. When I first moved from Michigan to Texas, right, that was a move that I was scared to make. And, I was presented with the option of, I could stay in Michigan with all my friends and I could stay with a relative. But at the same time, just being in, that city, Grand Rapids, Michigan, that's where I'm kind of from. Being in that city, Grand Rapids, Michigan, I felt like, even at the age of 16, I was young. I felt like, bro, like this city, I feel like it's giving me all that it's, had to offer. Why not try something new? But the cons that I felt like at the time when I was 16, you got to immerse into a mind of a 16-year-old. You're not really thinking about life like that. Like, you kind of getting a feel for things and what you really want to do. And you kind of, you just really just living. But you're not thinking about all the consequences that life is going to come with. You're just not thinking about everything that's going to, hinder you. You know what I'm saying? You're not thinking about all that. You just thinking about hanging out with your friends, having a good time, and you just enjoying life. My obstacles at the time were, okay, well, I'm with all my friends that I grew up with since elementary. I'm playing basketball here. You know what I mean? And I was gonna make a big jump that summer. I had a lot of plans. To go for basketball, and that was one of the best summers that I had in general because I was with my friends all the time, and I was like, man, you mean to tell me I gotta leave this to go to a whole new state, which is way bigger than Michigan. The culture's different, and the people are definitely different. You gotta imagine at 16, like, bruh, like what, why? You know what I'm saying? I'm just getting started. That's how it felt. But towards the end, right? It seems like every time, like once you get to that moment or that day, it's like, I'm ready to take this head on. It's sad, you know what I'm saying? I definitely miss my friends and I definitely miss, the programs that I played basketball for and all that. But something was telling me in my mind, like, bro, this jump you're about to make is not going to be easy, but it's going to grow you into a better man. It's going to shape you for the rest of your life. I took that leap of faith, put my trust in God, and shoot, y'all know what happened. If y'all watched the last video, I know exactly what happened. You know what I mean? But I'm just saying that to say, like, making that move that you're scared to make when you know deep down inside what that's gonna do for you in your life, that's a move that you need to stop thinking so hard about. Because you'll think too hard about it to the point where, like, damn, oh, no, I'm tripping. I don't even want to go no more. You're asking other people for their advice when they're not even in the same predicament as you. They're saying hypotheticals. Oh, if I was, in this situation, I don't know. But you can't really go off of that because they're not in your situation. They haven't been presented with this opportunity to you. It's like, when I moved to Texas, I had to realize there's people in Texas that want to get out of Texas, but there's people that's not in Texas that want to get into Texas. You know what I mean? So it's all about perspective and how you're seeing through your eyes and what you place your value on. Just stop being scared. You know what I'm saying? Make that jump because who knows what's gonna happen. I'm talking about as soon as I moved to Texas, right? Now, I was still planning on playing basketball. Like I said, I was 16 going on 17. Whole new school, whole new everything. But at the same time, I'm battling homelessness and I'm dealing with, you know, just things of that nature and, you know, trying to survive. I wasn't really putting my entire mind on basketball. But I felt like God was trying to show me something like, bro, you're not just a basketball player. You're more than that. God was showing me my value before I even knew what my value was. So, like I said, you know, if I never would have moved to Texas and went through all that, I wouldn't be as strong as I am in my mind right now. I wouldn't be doing all these different things that people that I met along the way showed me. Like literally, as soon as I moved to Texas, I found that I had a love for music. And you know what I mean? It's like, you know, growing up, you know what I'm saying? Growing up and, in the hood, you with all your people, you kind of in that same cloud. Everybody's in the same clouded area. So, when you in that clouded area around the wrong-minded people, you feeling like, damn, like they finna hate on me, y'all. I don't want to try something new. They gonna make fun of me, bro. With all due respect, get that. Look, skip all that, bro. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna keep it PG. Skip all that, bro, because you're hindering yourself based on what somebody is thinking about you. Why in the hell would you be like just think about this for a second. Why in the hell would you care about what somebody else has to say if you want to do it? Exactly. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what they think. It only matters what you think, because God has placed that thought upon your heart and upon your mind, not theirs. So you can't sit here and go based off what they think, and they ain't even trying to do what you doing. And anyways, along the lines of when you doing what you're trying to do, they are going to fall in line because they realize, damn, he's going against the grain. He's breaking the mold. I want to be like that. You have to be the example that you want to see and stop looking for an example in other people. Now, you can get guidance, but at the end of the day, you have to be the example that you want to see. You know what I mean? That's the only way. That's the only way where you're gonna get somewhere, bro. It's the only way. That's the only way. And I can't stress that enough. That's the only way. For whoever's watching this, like, stop being scared, man. Make that leap of faith and trust in yourself and trust in God. Most of all, pray. There's nothing wrong with praying. Like, prayer is better for you than sleep. Yeah, y'all probably like, well, I don't know about that, bro. I don't know about all that. Nah, you following through. You following through on this. I promise you, prayer is better than sleep. There's been plenty of times where I was tired. I'm like, man. But I was down bad. I was going through stuff. So now I'm like, bro, God has continued to bless me each morning with just taking a breath. You know what I mean? There's people that didn't wake up this morning. There's people that lost family members and they going through harder times than me. You know what I mean? So that puts you in a perspective like, man, I got to be grateful. I got to have the sincerity to not only look out for myself and, your temple. You know what I mean? You got to go to the source that created everything. Because if you don't put your focus on the source, how are you going to grow? There's literally no way for you to grow. There's no way. Put your trust in God, man. That's the number one. He's going to show you everything. And it's not going to be easy, but along that journey, it's going to shape you into the person that you want to become. So I say that to say, do what you want to do. And that's my TED Talk. But nah, I appreciate y'all, man, for tuning into this video. I just wanted to get that off my mind. I woke up this morning, I'm like, man, I'm hyped. I'm hyped for this video because it's something that I'm passionate about. And, I felt like I needed to share this, with you all and kind of get you all in tune. You know what I mean? Because it's like we all in the same boat. And sometimes that question or that thought that you have, somebody else is thinking that same thing. Thought travels fast. So when you don't act on that thought, somebody else will act on that thought for you. And then you'll be like, oh, damn, that's what I was thinking that in my heart, but I didn't do it. Let's get to work, man. Let's get to this money on. You know what I'm saying? Let's get to this money, man. Look, it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay, I promise. Once again, I appreciate y'all for tuning into this channel. We continue growing day by day. And you know, I'm striving to stay consistent, for y'all, because you know, like I said, we got to make this stuff pop, man. We got to get this stuff going. So once again, thank you all for tuning in, and Q Talks, we out.